In this demo, we are going to create a volume using Docker command line. Let's type the command docker volume create followed by the name of the volume. Here we are naming the volume vol-busybox. Once the command succeeds, we get the name of the volume as the nod of it being created. Before we do anything to this created volume, let's create another one, but this time in a bit different way. Here we are going to run a container using Ubuntu image, and we are going to mount the volume vol-ubuntu on the container's tmp or temp directory. Again, we will not do anything with this volume since this demo primarily focuses on creation of the volumes. Now let's list the volumes to see what we have created. Let's type docker volume ls, and as you can see, we have 4 volumes here. 2 of them are created by us, whereas 2 of them are created by Docker using local volume driver. Just like every other object which we have created previously, like images, networks or containers, we can also filter the output of the ls command. Let's type docker volume ls and put the filter of dangling equals true. It means that it will list the volumes which are not being mounted to any container. Here, vol-busybox has not been mounted to any container. Similarly, the one above it, which is provisioned by Docker, is not being mounted or used currently. Also, we can inspect our volume just like every other object by using docker volume inspect followed by the volume name. And as you can see, we get the creation timestamp, driver type, labels which are null here, mount point, name of the volume, and scope which is local. Now let's try to remove one of the volumes which we have created. Type the command docker volume rm followed by the volume name. Here we are using volume vol-ubuntu. As you can see, we get an error response from Docker daemon. It says that this volume cannot be removed because it is in use, which means it has been mounted to a container. So if we remove the volume, the container and its performance will be affected. Let's get a list of containers to see which container is blocking our action of removing the volume. And as you can see, the tender noise container, which is built from the Ubuntu image just 2 minutes ago, has been mounted with the volume vol-ubuntu. Although it has not been mentioned here, you can guess it since all the other containers are up for more than an hour ago. Let's type the command docker container rm followed by its name, and tender noise is removed. Now let's rerun the command docker volume rm vol-ubuntu. This time we didn't see any error and the volume should have been removed. Let's verify it by listing the volumes again. And yes, the vol-ubuntu is not visible.